Warriors, we want to talk about something that's very important, yet nobody's really shining a light on it, as they say. First of all, please make sure you are subscribed to our channel because just about an hour ago, somebody contacted me and said they thought they were subscribed, but they found out they're unsubscribed and I can't subscribe you. We don't know why these things happen on the YouTube, but they do. So I'm just urging all of you, be a great warrior and double check. Okay, it's the end of a long day. It's the beginning of the week. But I am so passionate about this subject and want to make sure I bring it to your attention about child labor in the United States. Right now, we do know we have an influx. I just got back from Washington. I am told the real numbers of unaccompanied minors from crossing over, forced over, however over our borders, these illegal immigrant children, in excess of 800,000. So for argument's sake, let's say 1,000,000 kids. Now I'm beginning to think, I remember talking about it about a year ago when I saw a very kind of discreet article hidden on the bottom of some, probably something like the Daily Mail. It's always, for me, I'm finding these little nuggets of information, not in American media, but foreign media. And it was about child labor. And I remember thinking, they're rolling back child labor laws. They're not protecting children. Why would they be doing that? We innately want to protect our children. These laws were devised to protect children that used to, prior to the early 30s, really have no protections at all. We want to keep kids in school, have them healthy, have them safe. So I start digging in a little bit. Now fast forward, because a lot's gone on in the last year or so, and I'm just getting back into it. I want to make sure I bring it to everybody's attention. This should be, despite everything going on, there's a lot going on, a major legislative issue in 2025 because it's not being discussed. And you know what? Here are some of the facts about it. There are soaring violations the public's not aware of, widespread abuse of child labor laws in multiple sectors of the economy. On one hand, the coordinated industry-backed effort to roll back child labor protection state by state has been expanding over it started around 2021 right through right now into 2025. And you know what? Some of the state legislators are proposing legislation to strengthen the rights of young workers and the laws designed to safeguard their health and education. This is all a very strange thing. 2021, 28 states introduced bills to weaken child labor laws, and 12 states have enacted them as of right now in end of March 2025. By contrast, 14 states want to strengthen child labor protection, up from 11. But we're not talking about any of this. So what's going on? The goal, I can tell you the goal of all of this and digging around and looking, is the eventual goal of diminishing federal child labor laws, right? This started years and years ago. And there's so many, I'm thinking, if I didn't know better, well, first of all, nobody's talking about it. Second, we've had this influx of immigrant children. Third, I was talking to a good source of mine recently who said, you know what? We always talk about with these unaccompanied minors, sex trafficking. But you know what? There's a lot. And this person said, could be even more of these youth, right, are involved in labor trafficking. But labor trafficking is not sexy to talk about, so everybody says sex trafficking. Kind of made sense to me when I thought about it. Indeed, there is a tremendous amount of exploitation. We know this, but we rarely talk about all of the labor trafficking going on. Could this be why these laws are being weakened since 2021 when the floodgates were opened? And now we have a lot of Republican states jumping on board, as well as Democratic states. This is not an either or issue. It's both jumping on board to allow kids to work longer hours, to work dangerous jobs, meatpacking plants, bars and restaurants, school nights. You can work until 11 or midnight on a school night. Also, get rid of working permits. Remember those? Think back when you were a kid, if you're old enough. Get rid of all of that, but just generally overall lowering federal standards. So, as an example, Florida recently passed a bill that would eliminate longstanding state guidelines on work hours for teens, allowing employers to schedule 16 and 17-year-olds for unlimited hours, including the school year. And again, most of these bills, including this Florida one, Republican state, everybody, eliminate, red state, whatever everybody's calling it these days, eliminate meal and or rest breaks. So this is very concerning. New Jersey recently introduced a bill to extend the number of hours minors can be scheduled to work year-round. West Virginia, new bills to eliminate youth work permits and allow 14-year-olds to do landscaping work on grounds of workplaces where they otherwise might be prohibited, like factories and mills. So this is very concerning. I'm going to be posting a link about this in the body of this video. Let's get on board. I'd love to hear from you. What's going on in your state? Do a little homework, put a little elbow grease in. That is the warrior's way. We cannot allow our children not being protected in the workspace. Remember, these are minors. We want kids happy and healthy. We want them educated. A focus should be on that. But these laws are sneaking in as I sit here and talk to you about it. Community creates change. I urge all of you, follow along, lynswarriors.org. Sign up for our newsletter going out tomorrow. If you didn't receive it today, go to lynswarriors.org, scroll down, says e-newsletter. And remember, we have our gala fundraiser, dance party coming up May 6th in New York City. If you'd so be inclined, you're in the area, we'd love to see you. Come and join us because there's a lot of hope out there, a lot of good things happening, and that's all, a lot of it because of you. So let's go. When you wake up each and every day, go out and be a warrior.